First of all, 14 milliliters of methanol were added in a 50 milliliter beaker using a dispenser programmed to distribute exactly 14 milliliters. Then, the amount of KOH calculated was weighted and placed in the same beaker as the methanol. A magnetic steering peanut was added to the beaker and the beaker was covered with a parafilm. The beaker was then placed on a magnetic stirrer to dissolve completely the KOH in the methanol. During the dissolution, 55 milliliters of used oil were collected using a 100 milliliter graduated cylinder. The used oil was then transferred into a 125 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask, and a magnetic steering peanut was added to it. The Erlenmeyer was placed in a hot water bath with a temperature between 45 and 55 degrees Celsius. Then the methanol and KOH were added to the same Erlenmeyer and the solution was heated for 20 minutes. Once the 20 minutes had passed, the reaction was complete and the Erlenmeyer was removed from the hot plate. The solution was then cooled for 10 minutes in order to separate the mixture into two phases, which are biodiesel and glycerol. The magnetic steering peanut was also removed from the Erlenmeyer. Once the mixture was separated into two phases, the crude biodiesel was decanted into a 100 milliliter graduated cylinder while making sure that no glycerol gets into the cylinder. The mixture that was still in the Erlenmeyer was then poured in the 25 milliliter graduated cylinder. Then, a pipette was used in order to collect as much glycerol as possible into the 100 milliliter cylinder. Finally, both volumes were recorded and all material that was used was cleaned up with soap and water.